Okay, we're going to start in a basic seated position. Coming into ourselves, finding our center, palms down on our knees, eyelids soft. You don't have to close them if you don't want to. You can start to close your eyes here if you'd like. I'm going to take 3 deep breaths in for a count of 5. 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully emptying the lungs. Inhale again. Hold. And exhale. And again, relaxing those arms. Hold. Exhale. Returning to your natural breath. Breathe deeply and smoothly. Finding center. Finding oneself. We're gently going to start to nod chin to chest. Allowing the head to rest gentle here. And then raising the gaze up, eyes to sky. We're going to repeat that with an exhale on the contraction. And inhale on that expansion. Exhale. And inhale. One more like that. Exhale. And inhale. Finding neutral spine here. Take a breath in. We're going to shake that head towards the right and towards the left. Repeating that 2 more times. Slow and gentle. Feeling that gentle stretch in the neck. Last one. Let's find center again. Here we're going to take ears to shoulders. Gently let that neck fall to the side towards the right. Remember, ear to shoulder, not shoulder to ear. Keeping the shoulders relaxed down, away from the ear. And now to the left. Remembering to breathe. Inhale as we move over to the right again. And exhale as you relax into that gentle stretch. Inhale. And exhale. And 2 more of those. Last one. To the right. Exhale on that release. Inhale. And exhale. Bringing that head back up to center. We're going to bring our hands up to a center prayer, interlocking the fingers, expanding the arms, not fully locking, just a gentle release, opening them here. We're going to begin to roll the wrist in a gentle figure 8. Just a few times. let's reverse that roll. A few more in this direction. Shooting those hands out straight forward, bringing those shoulder blades together, dropping the arms open, palms up, spine long. On the exhale here, we're going to bring the hands forward and roll through onto those knees, finding tabletop. Might have to take a couple steps back here with your knees to find center. We're going to gently press back with a wider knee, dropping the chest down between the knees into a child's pose. Hands extended up over the head, forehead to the floor, toes touching, bottom resting on the back of the heels. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. On the inhale here, we're going to roll up through that spine to a tabletop, stacking those wrists and shoulders, hips and knees. Don't allow the ankles to fall in. Don't sway the back. Find a nice flat back here, sucking the belly button towards the spine. Now we're going to drop in for cat-cow, dropping that spine down, raising the neck up. Inhale and exhale through that cat spine. 3 more of these. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. I lied. 2 more. And exhale. Inhale. Dropping that spine, arching, pressing through the floor. And exhale. Press back into child's pose. Opening the hands a bit wider, pressing the fingertips into the floor. We're going to press back up into this tabletop. Widening the fingers, feeling the grounding. Hands are just a bit wider than the mat. We're going to gently drop into a kneeling chaturanga here and press it forward and up. Let's circle that back through child's pose. Bring it up. Pressing that floor away, scooping with the spine going up, pressing back into a child's pose. 2 more of these. Slow. Breathe. Last one. Meet me in tabletop. Bring those hands back, centered, 90-90. Curl those toes under, and we're just going to start to float the knees. And hold them for 3 breaths. Remembering the spine, navel connection. Exhale. 1 more inhale. Exhale, press back into a down dog. Gentle and soft in those knees. Just rest here for a moment. Allowing the body to drop between those shoulders. Pressing back, grounding into the floor. Gently press into the toes. Straighten those knees. Bring those heels towards the floor. Pedal them out. Right. Left, right, left. Place those heels back walk that forward into a plank. We're going to hold here for a few breaths, going in, out. 3 more breaths here. Control, engage. One more full breath here. Press back into down dog again. Beautiful. Walk those hands all the way to the back of the mat with a forward fold, feet wide. Gently bending the knees. Taking the hands, shooting them back behind us. Holding them. Pressing up. Let's get some isometrics here. Pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's bring them forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's bring this body up, holding in a high chair. Let's bring these arms down in front of us and give them a nice little twist. Drop that body again. Pressing up, releasing that arm bind, hands to the floor. Let's take an inhale to half back. Exhale, full forward fold. Walk it out to a down dog. Bring those feet to center. Pedal those out for 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 5. Beautiful. Let's bring that knee up towards the chest, rocking it through, placing it between the feet, or between the hands. You may have to walk it in a little bit. Find your flexibility, and bring that hand to the inside for a nice high lizard pose. Remembering to stack those knees and feet. Keep those hips straight and parallel along with the floor. Hands wide, toes wide, grounded into the floor. Right here, we're going to put the weight into the outside left hand. And we're going to open that, putting the hand behind the head, and open it up wide here. If you'd like, you can open that hand up wide here. You can even, for a modification, bring the back knee down if necessary. Bringing that hand back to the back of the head. Bringing it back into center. We're going to drop that back knee. We're going to roll to the outside pinky toe of that front right foot. Bringing the body down to a nice forearm, a nice low lunge here. Nice low lizard pose. Now here, if you'd like, you can bring those toes under and give some engagement through the back, or you can place the knee down in this position, finding your comfort. Hands grounded, the width of the shoulders into the floor. When you're ready, drop that knee, plant the hands, swoop this foot around to the side, finding tabletop again. Remembering to stay stacked. Beautiful job. We're going to curl those toes under and we're going to press back into a down dog. Pedal it out for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to bend that knee and step that foot forward between the hands. Bringing both hands to the inside, finding that lizard pose again. Placing the weight into the right hand this time. Hand behind the head. twisting that open. Extend that top hand here if you'd like, and look right up it. Bringing that hand back to the head, rotating that around, bringing the hand to the floor, dropping to that knee, rolling to that pinky toe edge, coming down, pressing that back leg back, coming down to those forearms. Shoulder width apart, pressing into the floor and grounding. Let that hip open up. And again, in your practice here, curl those toes under and engage that back leg. Let's get active with it. Or you can drop that back knee if you'd like, whatever you find here. We're going to go with 2 more breaths in and out. 1 more in and out. Drop that knee, pressing back, scooping that leg around and finding ourselves back in tabletop. Let's get a wide knees position, toes together, and press that booty back for another child's pose. Take a breath. Beautiful, beautiful job, beautiful, beautiful job, ladies. Now we're going to roll that spine up. We're going to find ourselves back up into a down dog. We're now going to bend at the knee and drive that foot up, keeping the hips squared. Do not let the hips open up. We're going to bring that knee towards the chest and step it forward again, driving that front leg straight here. And breathe. Press forward into that lunge. And now let's drive that front leg straight again. One more time, let's go with it down. And we're going to open. Remembering to breathe. Find that lunge position again. Beautiful job. Press, bringing this back foot up with a jump, hop, or push up to meet at a full forward fold. Half back. Forward fold, root to rise, forward fold, step or hop back, chaturanga, drive it up. If you'd like, pull them thighs up for a nice full up dog. Driving that chest down, coming back up into a plank. Single leg plank on the right here, going for 1. 2 breath. 3 breath. Press it up. Opening that hip this time. Beautiful job. Bend that leg. Driving through the floor. Bring it back around. Find down dog. Bringing the opposing leg up. Keeping that hip vertical. Step or hop it forward. Bring the other leg to meet. Half back. Forward fold. Root to rise. Gaze up, bring it back down for a forward fold. Step or hop back. Single leg plank for 3 breaths. On the opposite side. Pressing that back, opening that hip up for that high arabesque here. Bending that knee. Bringing that knee back around, squaring those hips. Planting the foot down. Walking into a forward plank. Step or hop forward and root to rise. Let the arms melt to a beautiful tree pose here at the top of your mat. Big deep breaths. Hands up overhead. Hands in prayer down through center. Forward fold. We're going to step the right foot back into our deep lunge again. We're going to place our shoulder or our hands opposite each side. We're going to place our right hand on the floor alongside of our kneeled foot, and we're going to open that up again for another modified triangle. Drop that back knee if you can. Bend it and see if you can reach around and grab. Keeping that 90-90. Bring that hand up and extending, pressing back into that plank, driving the foot back and press into down dog. Big deep breath in. Inhale, step that foot forward, framing again. Pressing that hand in to the floor, opening up with that revolved angle. For 2 breaths, drop that knee, bend that back leg and reach around for a grab. One more breath. And release it, bringing it around, shooting that foot back for plank and walking back into a down dog. Pedal it out. We're going to walk this out into a plank again. And we're going to do runners, extending those calves nice and slow. One knee to the ground, pressing through the toes of the back leg, stretching that calf. Now pressing back into down dog, stepping, bending the right knee, stepping forward, pressing that leg straight, grab the back of the heel, and we're going to go in for a needle here. This is not Sandy's strongest pose. You can place both hands down here if you'd like. Bringing that foot back down for that lunge. Try to stay on your mat. Beautiful job. We're going to shoot that back. We're going to raise this leg up into an arabesque. We're going to bring that knee in. Hit it forward. Find your balance. I like to place my hand on the back of the knee or the back of the ankle here. We're going to drive this leg straight, and we're going to start to come up, finding that needle. Holding those hips as square as possible. Know your body. Bringing that knee back down and just step right down into a forward fold. Grab the elbows and let the body hang here for a moment. Gently relax into the knees and rest. Bringing those hands back, coming through where we started. Just a couple of breaths here. Giving the body permission to just be. Bringing the hands down to the floor. We're going to step our butt back to a plank, dropping the knees and pushing back into a rested child's pose. Rippling rippling through the spine, coming back up to tabletop, and let's do that a few more times, dropping at the arms, pressing the booty back, and rippling through the spine again, and dropping it back, and ripple. Beautiful job. Now up here at the top of the table here, we're going to stretch those shoulders a little bit. We're going to take the left hand, we're going to open it up, reaching for the sky, turning the head, threading the needle through here, and placing our ear to the floor. Palm up with the threaded arm, nice gentle twist. If you'd like, you can take this right hand, bringing it around to the back and grabbing the top of the other thigh for a beautiful, comfortable spinal and shoulder twist here. Call it thread the needle. And we're just going to rest here for a moment. Just breathe. And gently start to release that bind. Bring it around to the front, pressing it here, pulling back up and finding that gentle tabletop. And we're going to do the same stretch on the opposite side, bringing that right hand up, bringing it down, threading that needle, bringing the ear to the floor, palm up. Now we can either extend this arm here, if that's more comfortable for you, or you can bring this arm up and around, behind the back, and if possible, grab the top of that thigh. And we're just going to rest here. Allowing our body to relax, our mind to disengage. Finding comfortability here. Peace in the awkwardness. On your next breath, just gently start to release that thread the needle. Bringing and rolling through that shoulder, pressing the hand down. Gently and slowly raising back up into tabletop. We're going to bring our knees together here on the mat. We just gently sit back onto our heels. Get a little chest and heart opening here. Get the shoulders engaged. We're going to bring those hands and we're going to roll them backwards for 3, 2, and 1. And forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to gently rise up using our thighs and our glutes and our core, pressing those feet and knees into the floor, the knees stacked underneath the hips. We're going to gently start to lean that weight back. If you can bring the right hand to the back of the right heel and extend that hand overhead. And breathe here. On your next breath, bring that weight up. Drop that booty back. Allow the body to rest for a moment. When you're just starting with yoga, heart openers can be kind of intense. It's a lot of exposure, a lot of willingness. We're going to bring that up this time, and we're going the opposite way, bringing those hands up, Gently tucking that pelvis and glute in, bringing that hand around to find the back of the heel, and then extend. One more breath here. And bring them up. And relax right back down into that. Palms up, receiving that energy after opening the heart so much. This time we're going to bring it up and bring both hands to the heels. All the way up and around. Opening that chest. Lowering back. Relaxing that head and breathe. One more breath here. Using the core and the glutes, raise it up, bring them around. Drop forward, hands above the head, seat back into a beautiful child's pose. Forehead to the ground, submitting, receiving, relaxing, evolving. We're going to take several breaths here to gently melt and set our intentions for today. Today being the first day of opening of Embodied Pilates, I think that setting a simple goal of achievement, of walking the path of the goal we see in our mind's eye. Envision it. Embrace it. With each inhale, breathe in positive, supportive thought and energy. With every exhale, we release any negativity that may be blocking our path or hindering our way, or governing our movement forward. Clear our minds of any clutter or overexcitement for achievement, to slow the mind and focus on the details with grace. Make sure everything's well organized, without stress. An organized mind and an organized plan allows things in our lives, in our minds, and in our bodies to flow. Let's gently roll up through a cat spine up to a tabletop. A nice deep breath. We're going to take the right leg meeting the left knee and drop to that hip. And we're going to bring ourselves around to our starting point of seated. Bringing your knees together at your chest and your feet together. Bring your hands and just give that body a nice, gentle hug. If you feel it necessary, just drop the forehead into the lap, holding the body tight and closed, like being held in the mother's womb. And gently lower, controlled and soft, to the floor. Find ourselves comfortable. Hands up. receiving. Palms down. If you want to just hold on to what you've got. Relax and just melt into the floor, into our final Shavasana. And breathe. We're just going to rest here. Setting in our intention, envisioning the goal and the clear path, manifesting, giving our body grace. This is where I'm going to gently leave you here in your final Shavasana. Whenever you find yourself ready, gently flutter yourself awake, gently opening the eyes, gently rejoining our space, starting to take deep, pure, clear, flowing breaths, and re-engaging the room. And I want to thank you for joining me today for this first short practice in our beautiful Embody Pilates studio here in Ormond, Florida. I look forward to seeing you in the future in our classrooms. You can find us online, you can find us on Instagram and on Facebook. Reach out, schedule a class, purchase a package, or even book a private lesson one-on-one with me, myself, Sandy Tatro, or any one of our other instructors here at the studio. And stay tuned. I myself here at Twisted Fate Fitness have so much more coming in the future for you, and all of us here at Embody Pilates welcome you into our space and hope to share our practices with you. Come get a little twisted with your yoga with me. Bye.